Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join in? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. Come with me, help me say. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. I was had my head down, and I was thinking of what I wanted to say this morning, but it kind of it's kind of be something I've lived for a long time, and for a long time, I had a lot of faith in people. It's strange too because my mother was a Sunday school teacher, so of course I grew up around it, knowing scriptures and things like that. Not a lot of them, but the ones I retained. But having her as a mother was a huge help in understanding about faith. But even with that, as I grew up, I began to put a lot of faith in people. And, I figured, just like everybody else, man, if I could just meet this person, or if I could just sit down with that person, or man, if I could just get this person to hear my idea, or man, if this person could hear my track, or man, if I could just get this in the hands of somebody in the know. I was like everybody else. I thought that way. I actually thought that if I could get in a certain situation with a certain person, that if a certain person were to meet me, that, it could change everything for me. Oh, man. Oh, how wrong I was. Oh, how wrong I was. How long did I spend feeling that way? And how many of you out there possibly have felt that way before? Like even in a relationship, this is the person for me. And, you just lay claim to that. Not necessarily being a fact, but you just lay claim to it. This is the person for me. This is the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. Sometimes, we just lay claim to stuff, and it's not always what's in our best interest, or it's not always a fact. It's just what we decided we wanted. And I was guilty of that just like anybody else. And I spent a lot of years in my life putting faith in people. Man, if I could tell you anything this morning, it's to stop putting your faith in people and put your faith in God where it counts the most. I mean, you can get something out of this one. See, here's the deal about a relationship with God. It's the same all the time. He never changes. His word is 100% absolute. His word doesn't have loopholes in it. None of that. This is what it is. He's very clear. Now, you can deviate off your end of the bargain, but it don't stop what he says from being true. But if he asked you to do something, if God asked you to be a certain way, to do a little something a certain way, and you don't do it that way, then, you could still possibly get by for a while, but don't you understand that his end of the deal stays the same? And as long as you're not doing it the way you're supposed to, the results are not going to be what you want it to be. And I did this for years and years and years, and I counted on people. And, I got myself in a lot of situations, and I got out a dire situation that I'd been in for a number of years, but he had protected me from years prior to that. I didn't even know what was going on. And then he made me aware of the problem. And then, man, Lord have mercy, I was in a dismal situation. And then at the end of the year, I was free from it all. But it was a decision that I had made that led up to that. And in going through that process, I had to learn something, man. I learned a lot about people. See, if you want to learn about your friends, if you want to learn about your people around you, get yourself in some trouble. Get yourself in a situation. Oh, man, you start looking around, man, the field get real clear when you're in trouble. The field clears out when you're in doubt, when you don't know what to do, when you need help. It get real clear on the playing field then, don't it? Oh, but when things is going right, it's time for a party. We throwing a celebration. We gonna do one down here. Oh man, there's plenty of people on the field. But get yourself in a situation. You find out rather quickly that oh no, everybody ain't here. And that's when I started learning. And I'm telling you, I had to start learning this for real until I finally got it. To stop putting my faith in people and put all of mine in God where it counts the most. Now, is that to say that there are people that you can't trust? No, that's not what I'm saying. I ain't say you can't trust them, but you can't dump your faith in them. I got it all riding on what he say. I got it all riding on what she say. No. I hear you saying it. But I'm going to keep my eye on this situation because I hear you saying it. But I'm going to take this faith of mine, and instead of putting it in people, I'm going to put it in God where it counts the most. Because his word is absolute. What he say he going to do, he going to do. What he say he's not going to tolerate, he's not going to tolerate. Now, you can make it tolerable for yourself, but he's not going to tolerate it. And that's just the end of the line. And so, I'm wondering how many people out there find themselves in a situation like me, or maybe you've gotten yourself in a situation because you put your faith in some people and now you wound up in a different type of situation. Now let me ask you, where them people at? The only one that I found when I was in my deepest trouble, when me and my wife were in our darkest situation, was God. This is the only one. Was the only one who was just right there all the way through. Now, let me explain something to you. Because you have this relationship with God, it does not mean now that it won't still be a situation. You understand? But what he will do is protect you during that period. He'll cover you during that period that it is a situation. He will give you the strength to overcome the situation when it turns into a situation. Then when he cracks it open for you and the sun is bright and shining, what he don't want you to do is when it gets sunny again to forget about him who was there when it was dark for you. See, I used to do that too. I did it. I'm telling you right now I did it. But I'm telling you, man, when I learned a very serious lesson and I watched some people I thought were friends of mine just sort of casually remove themselves from the situation. Then I said, okay. Me and Marjorie looked around. We said, okay, it's just me, you, and God. And we started conducting ourselves accordingly. So when it's sunny for us, we remember God. We stay prayerful. We keep talking to him. We thank him for the sunshine. We thank him for the dark days that he allowed us who allowed us to survive it and turn it into sunny days. And we talk to him constantly to protect us of our future enemies. And that's what the deal is. So if I was everybody, I would stop putting your faith in people and put your trust in God where it really does count the most. It really, really does.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have it, please, your undivided attention. This is an official notice that the Steve Harvey Morning Show is now underway. We will be taking applications for people who want to enjoy the ride for the duration, the entire 4 hours. For those of you that have to go to work and have to get out the car or get on the train or get out for various reasons, we do understand, but please pull the drawstring in time so we can slow down. Other than that, our ass is going full blast, and you must dive, drop, and roll at your own risk, because we ain't stopping this here show for nobody. Ladies and gentlemen, on and cracking, Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry.
Can't stop, won't stop. Good morning, Steve.
Okay, Carla Ferrell.
You enjoy the ride. Good morning, Steve and crew. What's up?
Let's get it locked, Junior.
Y'all better find something to hold on to. Morning, everybody.
Stupidity.
All in the building. Right here. Right here.
Boom, boom, boom.
Well, what's happening?
Ain't nothing, just
living
living my best life.
That was a song.
I ain't going back and forth.
Would you? Come on.
What? Why you singing
Living
like
my
that?
best life.
At least he skipped it.
Yeah.
But that's
Exactly.
that
Oh, no, he
Roscoe
said it in
Wallace.
mine.
Roscoe Wallace should come on and do the hits.
Okay.
Because,
Yeah.
I think he would come on and tell y'all that he had something to do with that.
I like that.
Oh, it's hump day.
Well, what's wrong with the present? There's no time like the
Right
present.
now.
He
Well,
don't
just tell
like
us
that.
about living your best life. You wrote that? Did he write that?
I mean, let me go get him. Hold on, man. Y'all
Go on, boy. Get in character. That's what I'm talking about. Get in there, boy.
Roscoe!
That's what I'm talking
Not
about.
down
Go
the
get your
hall,
people.
Roscoe.
Go get your people.
Roscoe!
Yeah. That would have make me
Come here,
cry.
man.
Did he whistle?
Yeah, he whistled.
What you need, Steve? Hey, go right over here. I'll go right there.
That's what I'm talking
You got a minute, Roscoe.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Steve Oliver Hall, doing come on down.
Having it right go.
What's going on, baby?
about. What it do,
What?
Roscoe?
What the problem is? All of y'all that don't know who I am because you ain't never heard me on the radio before, I'm Roscoe Wallace. I done wrote damn near every hit that is a hit.
Roscoe, we was asking about Lil Duval living my best life.
Oh, my man, Lil Duval. Living my best life. I wrote that for him. I knew his father.
Oh, really? What
Who was his
What was
father?
his name?
It was Lil Duval, and daddy name was Big RuPaul.
What?
See right there, ain't nobody know that.
We're going to have to come back on that one.
That's funny. All right, cool. You want me to stay here? You want me to go back
Or
where I'm going
something.
home? What do you want me to do, Jay? You want me to stay here or go to home?
Just hang on.
All right,
We
yeah, I'm
just wanna
going to hang
clear
it
that
on.
one song up.
Hold it on. I wrote that too. LTD.
Stop.
I'm full of hits.
Well, we want to see how really
Damn
talented
this
you
thing.
are, Roscoe, because coming up, we also have Sister O'Dell in the building. So at 32
from
minutes
here?
after the hour. Mm-hmm,
What?
Oh, that's
You're
nice.
going to be exhausted.
He working today, baby.
All right. We'll check
I don't
it
know
out.
if I do
both of
that.
them. Right after this.
I'm going to have to get up out of here.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. When we left off, Roscoe was in the building. He was explaining
Still
to
here,
us
baby.
about
Rocco
the
Wallace,
song.
greatest hit maker of all time.
Yeah, Smile by Lil
Hey,
Duval.
well, hold on. I thought y'all going. I heard y'all say y'all gonna get Sister O'Dell.
Yeah, this is her time. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to chill out a little bit. Be respectful. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, respectful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when you
That's smart,
hear the
Roscoe.
organ, just be quiet. Whenever you
All
hear
right,
the
well, go ahead.
organ.
I don't hear nothing yet though. Oh, there it is.
Did you write that?
Did you write
Sister
that, Carla
O'Dell's
said?
music?
Jesus,
Wow.
Jesus, oh my mind,
Yeah.
all the time. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Sister
Morning,
O'Dell.
Sister O'Dell.
Hey, over there.
Yo, we got company this morning. First of all, let me get to everybody first. Good morning, Carly.
Hey, Sister O'Dell. How
Hey,
you
sweetie,
doing?
good Junior.
Morning, Sister O'Dell.
Good. Hey, Shirley.
Good morning, Sister O'Dell. How are you?
Hi, boy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Good morning.
Well, let's talk to look who the wind blowed in, Mr. Sin himself. Hello, Rosky.
You know Roscoe?
I've been knowing since O'Dell a long time. We go way back. Just friends in Christ, you know.
Now, what you ain't finna do is lie. You ain't never been a friend in Christ with me. You devil, you heathen, you sinner, you're right. You do club work. You don't catch O'Dell in the club.
But Sister O'Dell.
Everybody needs saving, Sister O'Dell. People in the club need love, too. Always remember that.
I ain't got nothing to do with you. You ain't worth a quarter. Just what is y'all doing with him in here anyway?
We hadn't talked to him in a while. He just showed up.
All they need to know who writing his, baby, just like always.
You
I
know
wrote
the song
over.
Smile.
You know, Lil Duval. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth. In the beginning, I'm living my best life.
You better fix it.
See, that's what I wrote. That's how I wrote it. He young.
Fix it,
He
'cause Sister O'Dell in
misunderstood.
here.
I said, I'm living your best life. I ain't going back and forth to the beginning. He changed it to the end word. I went, oh, hell no.
You were
Wait a
done with
minute
it.
now. Wait a minute. What you ain't finna do is cuss while I'm on here now, Rosky.
Oh,
Rosky.
They
really know each other.
I'm sorry.
Okay, watch this.
How
Watch
do they
this.
know
Watch
each
this.
other?
Watch it.
How
Watch
do
it.
they
Watch
know
it. Hey, sister, Roscoe, did you make
What
any
you need,
gospel
Tommy?
hits? Any gospel hits?
Yeah. I wrote a whole lot of gospel hits, boy.
Well. If the heathen ain't being extra now, what gospel song did your line behind right? You better not lie, because I swear to God, I'll stick this cane dead up in you.
Oh, okay.
Now wait.
Sister O'Dell.
Well, I'll tell you what. Name the song and see if I got some hits with. Shirley, what gospel song you want to talk about?
How
Oh,
about
let's talk
one
about the name.
by Kirk Franklin, Brighter Day? How about that one?
Kirk Franklin, Brighter Day, Brighter Day.
What I tell you? Sitting up here telling he don't even know how to spell brighter day. Hard to have a brighter day on the way to hell all the time.
Wait a minute, I said O'Dell. Oh, yeah. I wrote, see, Kirk Franklin was, Kirk Franklin's daddy was in the room when I was in the Temptation. And
You was with the Temptations?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't with them. I was in the room with the Temptation when they was writing. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May.
My Girl.
Yeah, my girl. You know, when it's cloudy, I got the month of May, all like that. And so then, that's when Kirk Franklin's father, Benjamin Franklin, he said to me, he said, well, dog, that sounds like a church song. If you might get a brighter day. And I went, go ahead. And that's how it came about.
What?
If you believe that, you're going to hell with him.
Come on, Sister O'Dell.
I believe that. Because you better believe that. First of all, Kirk Franklin's daddy probably ain't named Benjamin Franklin.
That's A.
You don't think so, sister? Why would Roscoe just
Benjamin
lie like
Franklin
that?
was an old white man that discovered electricity.
See, right there. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. See, you got that wrong, Sidola. Benjamin Franklin is on a $100 bill. That's who he is. I don't know who discovered electricity. I don't give a damn what his name, but he on 100. That's what I care about. Yeah. Now,
Did you write For the Love of Money by the OJs?
Well, I'll tell you like this here. Eddie LaVerge's daddy and me was sitting around one day.
What was his name?
Where?
Convert. Convert Lovert. And me and Covert was sitting around one day. And he was trying to, his car had broke down in the front of my house.
La, 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 la. I already know this a lie, but go ahead with your lie and tell.
And his house broke down. Car broke down in front of the house. And then, he needed some help, and somebody was driving by, and I came by, and he owed me some money. And Covert, he owed me $300.
Covert.
So when I passed by Covert, and he said, hey, Roscoe, I need some help. And I said, what I need is my money. Money. And then my kids was in the background and they said, money. And that's how I wrote the song. I said, I'll be damned. That's a hit right there.
You want to tell us what's coming up next, Sister O'Dell? Like you
I think
always
it's
do?
them pranks ain't the one Tommy do them, but when he do them from the one he did the day before.
You better do radio, Sister
Huh?
Yes,
Is this
ma'am.
what he been to do?
I think I know what you said. Yeah.
Well, he is. He's talented, but he runs out a lot. So we doing the ones that we did yesterday. Stay with us. Get your black ass hands off of me, Roscoe.
I was just trying to help you get up out of the seat, though.
I need your damn help to get me out by no chair.
Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Anna standing by with today's national news. Also, inside of entertainment news, Jussie Smollett in the news again. He has been indicted in Chicago on 6 counts for his alleged racist attack. We'll talk about this at the top of the hour. Wow,
Jussie Smollett?
yeah, him. In the words of Dave Chappelle, right? Right now, though, it is time for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Might as well ride it on out again. Edible fruit, Shirley. Edible fruit. Let's go. Come on, Cat.
Hello, storage. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm trying to find Chad.
He's not in right now. How can I help you?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. What's your name?
Who is this?
My name is Perkins. I actually have a delivery, edible fruit delivery for Chad, and I'm trying to make sure I got the address and everything correct.
Oh, well, who's it from?
I think it's from you. Your name is, what's your name again?
Davina. I didn't order any edible arrangements.
Okay. It's for Valentine's. Let me see.
Yeah, that definitely must be a mistake. You sure it wasn't Chad ordered some edible arrangements for me? I think that might make some sense.
Oh, it's for Chad. Okay, here it is. Who sent this? Miss Dorita.
Oh, no. That's not me at all. I'm Davina, and that doesn't make any sense why she would send anything.
Okay,
right.
Hold on.
I'm Chad's
your name
wife.
is Davina, but the name
that's a
sent
totally
this.
different person.
Okay, so do you know Dorita Clark? Who is that?
Oh, that's not someone I associate with personally. That's Chad's ex-wife, and that doesn't make any sense for her to be sending us anything. So you don't even have to bring that over.
I don't think she sent us. She didn't send it. She sent this to Chad. She didn't send it to you.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna let you know we don't need that delivery. So thank you anyway. You can go ahead and you can keep that for yourself. We're all set.
Hold on, Miss. I'm gonna make sure I say the right name. Miss
Hey, don't worry. Don't worry too much about that.
If I don't make my deliveries, I don't get paid. I have to deliver this edible fruit, man.
Okay,
I have to deliver
this doesn't make any sense. So I'll just discard it myself if you need to bring it. But I'm sure
I have
to
bring it. But let me ask you something. I mean, this lady. I'm not trying to pry into anything, but I mean, have you bought him anything for Valentine?
No, I haven't. But I have plenty of time to get him
bought
something.
But the ex-wife done bought something. That don't make sense to me. Why haven't you bought anything for your husband?
All right. I don't think you need to worry about what I get from my man or what I don't get from my husband, all right? That's none of your concern.
Well,
neither
evidently this other lady, Miss Dorita, is concerned about making sure he gets something.
I'm sorry. Who am I speaking to?
My name is Perkins.
Okay, and I already told you we don't need no delivery. I don't need you asking me questions about
my
marriage or anything
for me
else.
to get paid.
All right. Well, let me tell you, I'm not gonna fight with you on the phone. We're not gonna be two fools here arguing. I'm all set.
Either.
We don't need anything. What?
No, you don't need to be on the phone.
You don't need to be questioning me about what I do or don't do for my husband. That's absolutely none of your business.
I need to know when Mr. Chad is going to be there. So Mr. Chad might want
Don't worry so much about Chad. This is our family business. And I'm his wife. Do you understand what that means? I'm his wife.
I understand that. But evidently his ex-wife wants him to have this fruit. And
you are really pissing me off.
Chad, and I'm not finna come deliver nothing to you, and you gonna throw it away. This is Chad's fruit basket.
And did she send you? Did Dorita send you specifically?
I
just want to understand what the hell is going on, because you seem really invested in my husband's ex-wife. I don't even understand why, but it's going to piss me off, so I want some answers.
And you used the right word. You're not invested in Chad. Why haven't you bought anything for Chad? His ex-wife is buying fruit.
Perkins, I'm going to need you to speak to your manager, because I'm getting real upset right now, and you don't want no problems with me. So why don't you hand over your manager the phone, and we're going to settle this, me and your manager, and I don't want to ever see you, because I don't even know what I'm going to do. I've been so disrespected on this phone call right now. Ruined my whole damn day. So why don't you pass your manager the phone?
I'm not finna put you on the phone with my manager and I lose my job.
Oh, you're going to have to put me on the phone with your manager. You don't have to put me. I'm going to call back. I'm going to make sure you get fired for disrespecting me.
You taking your anger out on the ex-wife and you taking it out on me. The anger that you have for her, you taking it out on me. That's what you're doing.
No, I'm taking out the disrespect that you keep laying on top of me like you don't know how to talk to somebody. I don't understand how you have this job calling me, disrespecting me like this.
All I'm saying is the lady wants Chad to have this fruit basket.
That's none of your business. None of your business. So like I said, give your manager the phone, because I'm going to see to it that you're fired.
Okay. All right. Can you hold on for a minute?
Yeah, I can hold on. Go ahead.
Hey, Tom, this is the man's wife. She don't want me to deliver the stuff because the ex-wife is who sent it to him. And she don't want me to make
serious?
So now she got attitude and she cussing at me, and I've been talking crazy to her, and I haven't. They get some kind of the bouquet of stuff is for him, the fruit basket.
I need you to just give your manager the phone. If that's enough explaining, I'm going to tell him what happened.
Hello?
I need just to turn the phone over. Hello?
Who am I speaking with, please?
Hi, my name is Davina, and I need to talk to you about your customer service delivery person, whatever he is. I have been so disrespected on the phone. I've never been met with such hostility on the phone before. At this point, I just want to put this behind me. I just want you to take care, make sure you speak to him, penalize him if he doesn't understand what he just did. But
I will definitely reprimand him for that.
Yeah, and I don't want him making no delivery. Not to my place of business. I'm here on Friday all day. I don't need any delivery.
So you don't want him to make the delivery, but can I ask you a question?
No, don't make the delivery. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, I can't take it. Listen, this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, your husband Chad got me to prank phone call you.
I'm sorry. What?
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your husband Chad got me to prank phone call you.
Oh my f***ing God! I can't even believe this. Are you serious?
Me and your husband Chad got you, girl.
Wow! I'm so stressed. I'm gonna kill my husband.
Let me ask you something, baby. It's 2020. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, for sure.
Talk to me.
Come on, man.
Huh?
Come on, man.
You playing too much. What you want us to
It's just
say?
a fruit
Talk to
basket for Valentine's is what it is. That's all. It's a fruit basket.
Okay.
Now, if the ex-wife wants to send a fruit basket, hey, she can do that. That's her right.
She can't.
She has the right.
Crazy.
She has the right to buy anything she wants to. It's not against the law, and she can send it to anybody she wants to. It's not against the law.
Okay.
All right.
Keep on here. You have been warned.
Hostage situation.
Your
I
life.
told you.
Do
I
you
understand.
You need security.
Steve said it's your life.
Jumping off this weekend, baby. It's the nephew. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's comedy. It's going down. Cleveland, Cincinnati, and what else? Memphis, Tennessee, laying in the cut on Sunday. Me, D.L. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer, Dion Cole, and Earthquake. Tickets on sale at all Ticketmaster outlets. That's Cleveland, Cincinnati, Memphis. Tickets on sale right now.
All right, nephew. Thank you very much. Coming up, we'll get into that entertainment news at the top of the hour right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, in today's entertainment news, a grand jury returned a 6 felony count indictment accusing actor Jussie Smollett of lying to Chicago police when he reported a racist and homophobic attack last year. Special prosecutor announced Tuesday. Special prosecutor Webb said Jussie planned and participated in a staged hate crime attack and made numerous false statements to Chicago police officers. Jussie will be arraigned on February 24th. If convicted, he faces up to 3 years in state prison. That's
for lying?
Pretty darn serious. Lying to police officers, yes.
They didn't came back to
lying to the police officers.
3 years.
Yep.
The president lied to the whole country.
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
Lying. Doing like a life sentence right about now, shouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man. I think that's a bit.
Is this personal, y'all?
That's a lot.
I think it is. It sounds like it's personal.
It's personal.
I really think, man, that they wanted. They were so. Look, first of all, I got that they upset because he cost the city some money, and then they did all the police hours,
time, investigation, and all that.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Okay.
I think probation and a fine would be adequate for that. You
mean that punishment would fit the crime?
Yeah, have him pay back restitution, any money to the city if that's what you want to do. But jail time? Wow.
And he maintained his innocence throughout this whole situation.
We can get off that.
Yeah, we stop that.
Yeah, we're gonna quit.
We're gonna quit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
This what we finna do is stop.
We know what
we with you.
The little rope
saw
at
how
2
he
in
was
the morning.
walking into that courtroom. You saw how
all us
dark
is
glasses
black.
on.
Yeah. How did I get jumped on? Damn near choked, bleached, and beat, and managed to locate my sandwich and pick it up and go back home with this damn Subway sandwich.
Don't forget with the noose still around my neck.
Bruh.
And
you know how much lunch meat would be all over that ground?
Mm-hmm. And not only that, why?
That's the
Why?
why.
What? Right?
Yeah,
why now? With the
Why?
prosecution and the indictment. Well, they say
Why'd
too.
he do it? No, why'd he do it?
No, she's talking about why did he do
Yeah.
it?
He do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that for? Well, now, did it have something to do with the show?
He wanted more money or something, wasn't it?
How you get more
Yeah.
money to get your ass whooped?
Yeah, you can't get more money. That's,
To be relevant, to be more popular.
Do you know how much
fans
money
and-
I'd have if I could get money for every ass whooping I done took?
You know what? It's always
somebody
back
beat
to
me
him.
right now.
Because my father and mama owes me to the tunes of hundreds of millions if we getting paid per ass whooping. John Moe owes me. Larry Sanger to beat my ass so bad one time. If I could get the money from Tommy Cameron, Bernard Taylor beat me one time. I thought
You would
Johnny
be a
Wallow
billionaire.
was my daddy. He whooped my ass so bad one time. If I
Johnny
could
Wallow.
get the money back for the times I done had my ass whooped. We not getting money for ass whoopings now. We gonna stop this right now.
Well, again, he'll be arraigned on the 24th.
Restitution.
All right, Steve, time to get caught up on today's headlines, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to. What is restitution? Reparations is what I be needing my money for.
In February? You think you can get that?
Yeah,
Would you
we're
imagine
not
that?
gonna
Ann,
get it no
please.
way. We owed it to us, but we not gonna get
Crazy.
it. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you very much. This is Ann Tripp with the news. Health officials are now calling the coronavirus COVID-19. Some 1,000 people are now dead. Another 42,000 people have been infected. The vast majority of the cases still in Wuhan, China, and doctors say there may not be a vaccine for another 18 months. As expected, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders won the New Hampshire primary yesterday over Peter Buttigieg, but just barely. He didn't do that great. Buttigieg criticized Sanders' style and his rhetoric.
We can't defeat the most divisive president in modern American history by tearing down anybody who doesn't agree with us 100% of the time.
Amy Klobuchar came in third, winning more New Hampshire votes than either Elizabeth Warren or Joe Biden combined. Warren and Biden came in a distant fourth and fifth place with less than 10% of the vote. After Nevada and South Carolina, though, it'll be on to the big bunch of Super Tuesday primaries. Andrew Yang, Deval Patrick, and Michael Bennett have now all ended their campaigns. Looks like the Trump ally, Roger Stone, is going to be spending less time behind bars than mandated after President Trump went on Twitter, some people saying putting his thumb on the scale to criticize the 7 to 9 sentence that prosecutors said that Stone deserved. U.S. Attorney General William Barr said he's revising the recommended sentence. Because of that, a Justice Department prosecutor who worked under former special counsel Robert Mueller, he officially quit. Another prosecutor quit as well. Roger Stone was accused of breaking the law while working as an intermediary between President Trump and WikiLeaks in 2017. Stone convicted last fall of witness tampering, making false statements, and obstruction. By the way, Utah Senator Mitt Romney, not the only Republican politician speaking out against Donald Trump's recent acquittal. Vermont's Governor Phil Scott says, quote, President Trump abused his power and shouldn't be in office. Governor Scott is a Republican. He says he didn't vote for the president, and he thinks that for the voters to decide in November is what they need to do to decide if Trump should continue in that role. He also praised Romney for his courage. A former Marine and now Democratic congressman among those who walked out of President Trump's State of the Union speech last Tuesday, Seth Moulton of Massachusetts, says he walked out when Trump started talking about his record-breaking investments in support of the military. Moulton says that Trump is a draft dodger who mocked the late Senator John McCain, Gold Star families, and soldiers with traumatic brain injuries. Sad news, lead singer Tony Smith has died.
I still have.
A lot of people thought that that was going to be Chaka Khan, but it was really Tony Smith, and she has passed. We're sorry for that. Also, actor Robert Conrad has died. Robert Conrad, perhaps best known as James West on the long-running TV show The Wild Wild West. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Audio of former New York City Mayor Mike Bloomberg defending the stop and frisk policing against minorities has resurfaced, and now the presidential hopeful is on the ropes. During a radio appearance back in 2013, Bloomberg said too many whites are being stopped and frisked while minorities are getting off easy. Take a listen.
They just keep saying, oh, it's a disproportionate percentage of a particular ethnic group. That may be, but it's not a disproportionate percentage of those who witnesses and victims describe as committing the murder. In that case, incidentally, I think we disproportionately stop whites too much and minorities too little.
Okay.
Oh. When did he say that?
It's out there.
2013.
2013. 7 years ago. Then in 2015, Bloomberg said police targeting minorities is the best statistically way to get guns off the streets. Back in January of this year, when Bloomberg was on The View, he said he apologized. He said, I thought about it and wished I had done it earlier. Some think Bloomberg's apologies are simply, because he's in the campaign, the presidential campaign. Some people think that Donald Trump.
Now he got all these
today. Donald Trump treated Bloomberg of something racist. Donald Trump treated that Then they showed Donald Trump saying the exact same thing
I didn't see
about
that.
the stop and frisk policy.
We
are in such a messed up state here because, you want to vote for somebody. Then they kind of mad at Biden because Biden had something to do with the, laws that caused a lot of African Americans to be jailed, something to that effect. All of these people, y'all, let me help you understand something.
Politics, dirty game.
Most of these white men of a certain age that are in politics are from the good old boy club. Most of them,
I hear what
not
you're saying.
all of them, but most older white men in politics and with money are from the good old boy club. And what I want you all to understand is this is the type of conversation that they have about us when they're around each other. Just like blacks have certain conversations when we just around each other. What's alarming is when you hear the videotape or the recording
of one of them saying these things.
Yeah.
But has not the policy and treatment of black men and blacks overall throughout our history bear fruit to the things that you're finally able to hear them because of social media?
Yeah.
But this has been going on forever.
Right.
This is how a lot of them talk and think about us.
We got to move on here, but I do want to say this. Valentine's Day is Friday, and Steve will be here with more suggestions on a perfect date night right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so guys, especially the guys, Valentine's Day is Friday, and Steve, you promised that you would, give us tips, give the guys tips on how to treat their ladies on certain particular
low
budgets
budget.
for Valentine's Day.
You want a
What do you
gangster
have for us?
move?
Yesterday was $350, right?
Yeah, what you got?
Yesterday was $350, and I did the ice cream thing.
Yeah.
You don't need no money for that.
No,
this
it's
one
like
right here
$10.
is.
Ice cream and sprinkles, if I recall, red sprinkles.
I'm
my
gonna
life
have
would
to
be a mess.
save my last one for later on because I'm gonna do this one this year myself.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and it's not a big costly move either. It's whatever you're gonna spend if you do it this way. So I got to rethink it. Give me a budget. What we talking about money, Junior?
Okay,
need a budget.
we still on the 300?
I'm whatever you want. You tell me the
Okay.
budget you working with. That's what I'm gonna get you in.
Let's do 5 today. Let's do $500 on.
$500
Yeah, for one night.
for one night.
Valentine's night.
All
We
right.
can do.
Let me explain.
Wow, she's special.
$500.
That's a nice amount of money.
Yeah, that you
Got to
doing
get that
good.
room, though. Don't forget your room.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want a
Okay,
room in
this
that
is
whole
not room money.
How the hell we...
No.
This is something just for her. We're just doing something just for her.
He doesn't get that concept.
It's okay, I know,
apparently.
but we're not talking to him. We're talking to Junior. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Dallas Shoe Warehouse.
Oh, okay.
You got $500. For $100 and $150, you can buy a banging pair of shoes in there. Am I right, ladies?
Oh, you mean designer shoe warehouse?
Designer shoe warehouse.
Yeah.
DSW.
Oh,
You talking
hell
about?
Because you think
Just
it is
say
DFW. You think it's
I
Dallas.
always thought it was
Dallas
the Dallas Shoe Warehouse.
They're
I'm
all over
sorry.
the state.
DSW.
Yeah.
Well, I've
Okay.
never been there. I'm just trying to play the game.
Okay.
Yes, but they have
So
nice
it's
shoes.
a designer
to answer
shoe
your
warehouse
question.
because they do have designer shoes in there, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, they used to for sure. I haven't been in there
I
in a
don't,
while. but yeah.
not the big high-end luxury brands, but
Yeah.
they do have some.
Well,
You
only got-
ass.
Well, I'm pray for me. We only got 500 now.
Okay.
Y'all the
We're
one
listening.
came up to 5. I ain't got no problem getting no
No,
Christian
Junior
Louboutin.
did.
But we trying to play the game. 500.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think about the common man.
He knows not to ask
That's what I'm
us.
trying to do. You know?
Yeah,
Now,
we trying to think
Shirley,
about the
you stay
common
out
man.
of this with your bush ass.
I am.
I'm talking to Monica.
Monica, she's
Monica
over here
go
with
to
us.
Target. Y'all, shut up. Monica is got a premium
Ain't nothing
platinum
wrong with
card at Target.
Nothing wrong with Target. I love
There
it.
ain't nothing
I'm
wrong
right
with
you.
Target. So
What?
that's
I love
I'm
it,
talking to
Target.
Target people. You are ruining it because Junior trying to figure out $500. I don't go in no damn DSW. I'm
I
buzzed.
didn't say that.
You said you ain't been in there a while. You don't know what they sell.
That's all
Okay.
I said.
I tell you
Okay,
what.
Uncle, we got 350.
I tell you what. See, now we got to drop the damn money down. Now we off to 500.
No,
What,
no, we
Junior,
bought the shoes.
well, you at the
We
Wild
lost
Path
200.
now.
No, we got the shoes.
Wow, pal.
Why don't you get us? Why don't you get us some
still
more
got
ice
Wild Path.
cream with sprinkles?
I tell you what. Why don't you do this right here? Why don't you get whoever you want to get something? Get them whatever your ass was going to get them. And don't ask me nothing else. You're sitting up in here, I got money to go do mine. Now you want to figure that out, then you done dropped it for 500. You don't want no ice cream with your bush ass. You ain't been to the DSW.
No.
Now, you ain't been there in a long
No,
time.
we
Wow,
got the
pal.
we got the DSW. You said 100 to 150 nice pair of shoes. So now we got
No,
350.
it's all right. It's all right, Junior. It's all right.
We still got to get the room.
I'm not helping. I'm not helping this heifer out at no kind of way. Now, I've already told Aurelio what to get you for Christmas.
Christmas.
Valentine's Day, whatever it is, you ought to get the same gift, a damn cookbook. That's what you need. And cookbooks is $69. Shirley ought to get a cookbook for her Valentine's Day.
I got plenty of them.
Man.
With some fried candy in it.
All right, look.
Can't even.
This is the last day of that segment.
Yeah,
I know, Steve. You volunteered for this.
I know,
okay?
and
Don't
then
get
you
mad at me.
started shutting everything down because you bullshit.
All I
And I'm
said was
sorry,
that.
Junior. I
That's all right.
apologize.
All right, coming up next, he'll cool off.
Just came
Prank,
through over
the
here.
nephew with the prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Subject, he's our type of man, all right? He's our type of man. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Naff?
Shirley's Valentine. Number twos need love too. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to speak with Mr. Andre.
He's actually not here right now. Can I take a message for him?
Yes, my name is Zach, and I'm calling from the Seasons Hotel, and I'm following up and trying to make sure we got you guys straight for Thursday. We have you all scheduled on Thursday for our junior suite, and we have champagne that's already been ordered. And I just wanted to follow up and make sure if you guys wanted any other amenities in the room. We definitely have you guys scheduled for lunch at noon, and the couple spa treatment is at 4. I'm following up. I'm kind of like your concierge, and I want to make sure that if you guys need anything, we can get you taken care of.
Wait. You say your name is Zach from where?
I'm Zach, ma'am, from the Seasons Hotel. I'm calling about you guys' reservation that you have here at the hotel on Thursday.
What do you guys? I don't have a reservation there. So you're saying Andre has a reservation there on February 13th in a suite and lunch and a couple's massage? Who's the couple? I don't know anything about this. I'm his wife.
Can I?
Hold on.
Miss. Okay, I'm sorry. What's your name, ma'am?
Destiny.
Okay.
Wait,
Destiny,
Wait. Pause. So you're calling from the Seasons because my husband, Andre, has a reservation for the evening, starting with, you're saying, like lunch and a couple's massage? Oh, the day before Valentine.
Ma'am, can I? Okay, hold on, ma'am. Can I get you to hold on for a second?
I can't believe this. I'm sorry. That wasn't even meant for you. Oh my God. I'm gonna beat his.
Can I get you to hold on for a second?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh my God.
I'll be right back. Okay, Miss Destiny?
Yes.
Are you okay?
I just don't even understand. Oh my God. We're going to cancel that room, okay? We're canceling the lunch. We're canceling the couple's spa treatment. Anything that is booked under his name, I would like to cancel it at this point in time.
Okay, ma'am, but I'm not allowed to cancel. Only the person that has made the reservation can cancel.
I just can't. I don't.
If you don't mind me, I don't normally get personal. How long have you guys been married, ma'am?
We have been married for 11 years, and we have 2 children together. So what is this? The day before Valentine's? Is this jump off day or something like that? Oh my God! Thank you for this call. I can't even. Oh my God! He told me he had to go out of town for work Thursday morning. He wouldn't be back till Friday afternoon.
Okay, well let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Miss Destiny. You're gonna see him on the 14th, ain't you?
Seriously? Are you kidding me right now?
I was just trying to look at the.
Are you
bright
kidding
side.
me right now? You're talking about my husband is bringing some tramp to the Seasons. He must like her. Oh my God.
Okay, but like I said,
don't ask me no stupid like that about I'm gonna see him on the 14th. Don't even ask me no dumb like that. Y'all better hope y'all see him by the 14th and stuff. Y'all won't be looking for his because I'm about to get in that for sure. Is he crazy? Oh my God.
Can I say something, Miss Destiny, if you don't mind?
Don't say nothing stupid, Zach. Okay, because I'm really on the edge right now.
Okay, I understand. I'm just playing, I guess, devil's advocate here. Don't number twos need love too?
Goodbye, Zach.
Did she hang? She done hung the. Call back. Call back.
What?
Did you hang up on
What
me?
do you want?
Did you
right
hang
I hung
up on me?
You damn right I hung up on you, you little unprofessional. I can't believe it. You call here, get me on the phone, telling me some outrageous about my husband cheating on me, bringing some to the Four Seasons and all this. You know, I'm about to go whoop his ass. I want to come down there and whoop your ass. And you gonna turn around and ask me like, don't number twos me out. You better hope I don't run into you, okay? If you see an angry black woman coming your way, know that it is me. I'm coming for your little too. Don't ask me no stupid like that. And my husband out here cheating on me. We got kids and
Okay, let me ask you something. Ain't your sister Latricia? Ain't that your sister?
Wait, what you saying? That my sister coming down there with my husband?
No, I'm not saying that at all. But Latricia is
gonna be her too. How the do you know my sister? Actually, who the is this? Who the are you?
Do you have to know who I am?
Hell yes, because I want to make sure when I come down there to whoop your ass, I'm whooping the right person's ass.
Well, when you come down here, look for me. Look for Tommy, nephew Tommy, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your sister, Latricia, got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, you dirty mother. Oh, I'm sitting here putting my boots on right. I'm about to go and act a fool on something. What? Oh, okay. That's how we gonna play today. All right, okay. Nephew Tommy. Yes, okay. Ooh, I'm about to go get her though. That was you should feel my heart. It's pounding 100 miles a minute. I was fired up and ready to go. Whoop somebody's ass. You know what, Tommy? He was right. Somebody is gonna you up. And you know what? I bet you it's gonna be a woman.
You got to let me know, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. And it's crazy nephew Tommy.
Boy, there you have it. Boy, that lady right there you have
Boy.
it. She was hurting, though, Tommy.
Yeah.
She was hurting, man. I said, wow, man, we done went too far. Boy, God, dog, man. Boy, she was hurting, but she was coming out of it, though.
Yeah.
As soon as he
That was a black
sister.
woman, boy.
What?
Dog.
How you know my sister? Is she sleeping with my sister?
Do you know Latricia? Latricia? What did you say? No, because you said no. She finna go kill her sister right now.
Man.
That's a whole nother level.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
You play way too much, Tommy.
All right.
God, she said it's
Just
gonna
keep it
hold in my
stupid, that's
heart.
all. Am I stupid enough, y'all? Am I in there?
What?
I'm in that vein. I'm in that lane.
You went too far.
But I did tell you like that 2020 was gonna pop, cause she told you. She told you. You know they right. Somebody they told you. She told you, and it's probably gonna be a woman. That's new insight.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
I like that.
Comedy Laugh Fest is this weekend. It is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Memphis, Tennessee. Get your tickets at all Ticketmaster outlets. It's me, Dion Cole, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, and Earthquake, shaking it up all weekend long. Come get your laugh on. Bring your Valentines with you. Yeah. And I might prank them if you leave your number for me. You never know.
Okay. Keep on here. All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up, Strawberry Letter. Listen, this one, okay. Subject, he's our type of man. Our is the key in this one. He's our type of man.
Shirley?
We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter, okay? We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, he's our type of man. Dear Steve and Shirley, I have been dating my boyfriend for the past 4 months, and I thought things were getting serious with us, so I told my brother about him. My brother and I are close in age, and he always gives great advice on my relationships. My brother wanted to see my new boyfriend, so I gave him my phone and let him swipe to see a few of my boyfriend's most recent pictures. My brother yelled, "Oh my goodness!" And I just laughed because my brother and I like the same type of guys, chocolate, muscular, and bald-headed. I asked him if my boyfriend was his type, and he said not only was he his type, they had been out on a few dates. I asked him to explain himself. My brother told me that he met my boyfriend a few weeks ago, and they went on 3 dates before he told my brother that he was married. I was beyond mad, hurt, and embarrassed for not knowing this guy was married. He never told me he was married. My brother was equally mad because the guy had tried to play me for a fool. So my brother devised a plan to tell my boyfriend's wife about us. He felt like she needs to know, and I agreed at first. My brother suggested that we rent a billboard and put the guy's picture on it so the whole city will know that he's a big liar and a cheater. My brother suggested that we wait till this weekend to do it so more people would see it. Now, as time goes by, I'm not as mad as I was, and I've totally cut the guy out of my life. But my brother will not let it go. I know the billboard may not be the best plan, but we need to expose this guy in some kind of way. Maybe we should just tell his wife instead of telling the whole city. Steve and Shirley, how do you think we should handle this? What?
God,
Hey,
Say what now?
Woo!
Me and Shirley just looked at each other.
What? What? Oh my God. You know what? Seriously, though, the only thing I can think of right now is just why would you want to hurt the wife like this? Because she is the one that's really going to be hurt behind this. And I mean, seriously hurt. Billboards just coming out and telling her. However you do it, this wife is going to be hurt. Now, do I think she needs to know what's going on? Absolutely, that she needs to know that her husband is out here wilding in these streets. She needs to know that. I mean, yeah. Your brother is mad. He's vindictive because the man is trying to date both of you guys. But you did say that you've gotten over it and you've totally cut him out of your life. So that's a good thing. I agree with you. I think the wife should know too. Now, whether you and your brother should do it the way you're saying doing it, putting it out on a billboard, I think that's horrible. I don't think she should find out like that. Not only she finding out, but the whole city. No, just because, you guys are mad. No, I don't think you should do the wife like that. But, what do I think you should do? How do I think you should handle this? I really, honestly don't know. I mean, you've done the best thing so far, and that's to get him completely out of your life and, let it go. Your brother doesn't seem to let it go. You're going to have to talk him out of doing what he wants to do, because you got to consider the wife. I mean, the husband isn't considering the wife, but I think in this situation, someone has to. I don't know exactly how you should handle this. I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't know. Maybe Steve has a suggestion for you. I'm going to pass this over to Steve because I don't know. Steve.
What did that sign just say? Turn back around.
Exactly, Tommy.
Is that Renault?
That's going to crush
What's that on that billboard?
Yeah, that's going to, his wife, that's going to crush her. She can't find out that way. Steve? Really?
I've been dating my boyfriend for 4 months. and you kind of thought stuff was getting serious with you. So you went and told your brother. Now, your brother now, y'all close in age, and he got a lot of good advice from him, and he wanted to see your new boyfriend. So, well, you gave him your phone. You let him swipe to see a few of your boyfriend's pictures. Then your brother yells, "Oh, my goodness!" That right there was a telltale sign that this letter was about to take a turn.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness! I just laugh because he's so crazy. You know, we like the same type of guys. You're just going through this letter like this, just regular. Okay, I'll go along with you. Y'all like the same type of guys. Chocolate, muscular, and bald-headed. Well, that ain't me, so hell, I'm cool. I asked him if my boyfriend was his type. He said not only was his type, they been out on a few dates. You said explain yourself. Yo, he ain't got to explain himself. You know your brother. Y'all like the same type. He said you been out on a date for a few times. Well, you need to explain yourself. Explain what? We all know now. There's nothing to explain. When I come back, I'll tell you what I think happened.
No, this letter is not about you.
I know. I'm just clearing myself because it said bald-headed and muscular. So
we'll have part two of Steve's response coming up. It's 23 minutes after the hour. Today's subject, wow, he's our type of man. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter subject. He's our type of man.
Yeah, well, this lady got this boyfriend she been with 4 months and was telling her brother about it. They like the same types of dudes, so she gave him his phone. And then all of a sudden, his brother yelled out, "Oh, my goodness!" And right there, it was on and cracking. I laughed because my brother and I like the same type of guys, chocolate, muscular, and bald-headed. I asked him, your brother, if your boyfriend, you asked your brother if your boyfriend was his type. He said not only was his type, they had been out on a few dates. I asked him to explain himself. For what? You and your brother like the same type of men. Your brother been out on a date with this dude 3 times. What explanation do you need? My brother told me that he met your boyfriend 3 weeks ago. Y'all been dating 4 months. And they done been out on 3 dates. 3 dates. Now, your brother, I don't know how he is, but this dude that you dating, he fast. So I'm assuming something popped off in one of these dates because he went on and told his brother he married. I was beyond mad and hurt and embarrassed for not knowing this guy was married. What? That's what you mad about? Well, wait a minute, hold up.
It's in the letter.
You wrote all this here? And you got to, I was beyond mad, hurt, and embarrassed for not knowing this guy was married. He never told me he was married. What? You don't think he left something else out?
A lot.
You think married is shocking? He with your damn brother. He never told me he was married. My brother was equally mad. Oh, not both y'all mad. Everybody mad at the big chocolate muscle-bound bald head dude. Oh, he mad because the guy tried to play me for a fool. Well, that's a good brother. You got that. So your brother devised a plan to tell your boyfriend's wife about it. He felt like she needs to know, and I agreed at first. Then your brother said that we rent a billboard and put the guy's picture on it so the whole city would know he's a big liar and a cheater. Lord Jesus, not the billboard.
No.
Father God, not the billboard. You don't know what's happening in this man's life. His wife can't find out on the billboard, and he might have kids. They driving down the street, "Mama, there go daddy." "Shut up, baby. Your daddy at work." He up there.
Yeah.
He up there where? He up there in the air on that picture on that thing. What thing, boy? On that wall. Off the freeway. What thing? Right there, mama. They daddy on a billboard.
her husband on the billboard, and y'all gonna write on there, he's a liar and a cheater. He was dating a girl and a man. Okay, now listen to me. He deserves some things to happen to him. I got it. I think 2 of y'all finding out is a lot. That's gonna bust him. But to put it on the billboard, you are now going to affect his money, all his friends, his social life, which is a lot anyway. Maybe he do need to slow down. He got a big ass social life.
Busy.
He is very, very busy. I'm really not in favor of his social life at all. Not his preference choices. He can do what he want to do. But if you're going to be bisexual, at least tell people so they'll know what they're dealing with.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want that damn surprise. You know, you can have anything you want, but be honest and forthright with people. Look, this is my lifestyle. I'm bisexual. You tell most people that, let them deal with it. But you, at least you might want to mention you got a wife on top of all this. Yeah. Now, there are people who will deal with all this you got. Because obviously it did not bother her, your lifestyle. She was just tripping because you married. So you probably could have told her that and let her work through that. But her damn brother, though? Y'all just, where y'all going out? Now, y'all, that triangle is thick. So, do you think we should handle this? I don't think you should do the billboard.
No.
Please don't.
I do not think you should do the billboard.
No.
Now, if y'all want to tell a dude's wife just to get back at him because he is your brother and he trying to protect you, he's strong with it because he tried to make a fool out the girl, knowing his lifestyle is a little bit more than anybody would make up for. And the part you heard about is the wife. So, okay, if y'all going to call his wife, I would leave it go. And just know that, you know, justice will prevail and take care of itself. I would leave it all go. And do his wife need to know? Probably. But y'all ain't got to tell her. She gonna find out. I got news for you. She might know. Most women are incredibly smart.
Wow.
And I know some women who've had to struggle and find out that news, and they always kind of knew and felt something. Women are very smart. They're very intuitive. So she probably already know. She could be in denial or something like that. But I don't think y'all might not be telling her nothing she don't know. You know, she might not know about you, and she might not know about him, but I bet that wife knows something.
She knows he's a cheater. She
Yeah.
just doesn't know the
She just don't know
details.
how many damn people.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve
much.
Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, Steve. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour in trending political news, we'll talk more about the Democratic candidates and the New Hampshire primary right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In trending political news, Democratic presidential candidates are trying to separate themselves from the pack after yesterday's primary in New Hampshire. Along the way, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders defended his Medicare for All plan. Former VP Joe Biden acknowledged that he knew he might take a hit in New Hampshire's primary, but he's in the race for the long haul. Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren said the federal government works great for people at the top, but not so much for average people, hardworking Americans. Former South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg defended his experience and whether that qualifies him to be president, and says his life experience, including military service in Afghanistan, qualifies him, and he did well at the polls. All right?
Yes, he did. In New Hampshire.
Yeah. So it's narrowing down. I mean, we know Andrew Yang got out.
No,
and,
not Yang. He gone?
Bennett got out, so.
Bennett?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Say it again, Junior.
Bennett? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Who hurt? That's them three people.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully Joe Biden can pick up some steam,
I'm gonna tell you, man, he's
'Cause
got to
he's
really
losing
do
steam.
something. This is not how you want to start. He was not expecting that to happen in Iowa. They talk about they wasn't looking for it, and all of them look for that in Iowa. You know, now New Hampshire,
the jump
that's
off,
different.
the kickoff.
But for this lady, Amy,
Klobuchar.
To take third?
Yeah.
And Elizabeth
In New
Warren
Hampshire.
take fourth?
People like her.
Hey man, come on, Biden. You gotta be a little bit more popular than that. I'm so disappointed in the Democratic Party though. They spending too much time tearing each other down. Elizabeth Warren gave this wonderful speech after she came in fourth talking about we can't do this to one another. We've got to stick together. Well, okay. You're not going to be president either, but she was correct.
Yeah, Trump is the target, not each
She's
other.
She's just trying to get on somebody's ticket now.
Yeah, that's what it sound like.
Yeah.
When you know you ain't gonna win.
Yeah.
Coming up.
That's a VP speech.
Yeah, that's VP speech. That, you can game up on president.
Coming up at the top of the hour, today's office topic. What's something that you and your significant other can't do together without arguing?
Oh, Lord.
I know. Steve, I can't wait to hear yours. Tommy, I can't wait.
I don't think I'm gonna do mine. Y'all finna mess up Valentine, man. I'm not finna say a damn thing.
All right. We'll do that coming up at the top of the hour, okay? Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so what's something you and your significant other can't do without getting into an argument? Steve, here's an email from Jermaine, who's a loyal listener from Dallas. It says, Dear Steve, there are many things my wife and I love to do together, but one thing we cannot do together is to go grocery shopping. When I go to the store, I like to run in and out as fast as I can. When my wife goes grocery shopping, she likes to look and touch every item in the store, and it just leads us to arguing. So, hey, morning crew, most of you all are married. I'm curious, what do you guys and your spouses avoid doing together because it always leads to an argument? So, again, Steve, that was from Jermaine in Dallas. And we're going to start
first.
with you.
Girls.
We'll start with
start
Steve.
with y'all. Y'all, it's
You
y'all
scared,
story.
Tommy?
Yeah, we starting with y'all, and I hope it's long enough that we go to the break. Come on, we starting with y'all.
Starting with Steve.
I'm start right here. I'm gonna tell you what
Let's
it is.
go,
in my
Steve.
house. Yeah, me and Marjorie, we can't sit down and watch no damn sporting event. None.
Oh.
Not now one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we not finna argue about who ought to win or nothing like that. She don't know a damn thing about no sports. She don't know none of the rules. Want to sit down and ask questions the whole damn time. I can't. Why you hollering? Cause they scored. What did they score? A touchdown. How many points is that? 6. Why they got 7? Cause they kicked the extra point. Why they kicked the point? Cause they got a touchdown. Why they only got 3? Cause they kicked a field goal. How come they ain't get a touchdown? Cause they didn't score the touchdown. Who you hollering at, Steve?
Yes.
Okay. Baby, I was in here watching the game. Oh, so you don't want me to watch the game with you? I said this. I thought I said it under my breath. Not really. That's what I thought I said. She heard that because she got mother hearing.
All right, I'll tell you what mine is, but it's indirectly related to cooking. Like when we go out, like when we go out, like for instance, Saturday we went out to my friends. They had a party. My girlfriend celebrated her birthday. Whenever we go out to a party to someone's house, Nesto piles his plate when he gets to the food.
Hell yeah.
Why you think he wouldn't?
Rightfully so.
It's embarrassing.
But it's embarrassing to me, and he goes back for seconds.
Come on, boy.
He hungry, Shirley.
Feed yourself.
And my girlfriends are like, "Oh, Nesto, go ahead." Their husbands, man, come on, eat what you want. All the that embarrasses me. So in the car, it is an argument. It is an argument on the way home.
You that
Exactly,
damn hungry.
Steve. And then he gonna bring home a plate.
Come on, boy.
Go ahead, Nesto.
It's on the back seat.
Somebody got to keep your weight up.
Hey, Shirley, it's on the back seat and it don't even move. It's so heavy.
Exactly, Steve. Were you there? Exactly. This is every time we go to a party.
So you
Every
just
time.
that damn hungry? You gonna
Yeah.
eat that much food? Baby, I'm just at the party. Everybody else is eating. You ain't got to eat that much damn food now.
His plate is piled up to the sky.
All in here, all this food falling off your plate while you walking.
Yeah, and then everybody in the party, come on, Nesto, it's okay. It's okay. Get you some food. Come on, that's
Eat,
all you're
brother,
going to eat.
eat.
I'm like.
Then you sitting up there eating and crying. What is you crying for?
Yeah, because you got something to eat.
Yeah.
What is tears coming down your face for?
Because it's the
The
Lord.
moment he's having.
You want some
He's
seasoning?
The
Nesto?
Lord.
I don't need no seasoning.
Yeah, everybody's all around him, you
Make
know.
me sick.
Yeah, sure, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, man. All right, so that's mine anyway. That's
Hey,
Well,
dog.
look at the time.
Hey, dog, make a plate. Go on, take it to the house. You know, they be talking about
Exactly.
Shirley on the radio all the time. Go and make yourself a plate, dog.
They know.
I'm already in the car.
Thank you, Jesus.
Take the pot, Nesto. We good.
You can bring it back later.
Well, Tommy, you got out of it, doggy.
Coming up, more of today's trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We'll be back at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This is something, this segment is called What's Something You and Your Significant Other Can't Do Together Without Getting Into an Argument. Steve said he and Marjorie can't watch a sporting event, can't watch a game without them getting into an argument. I told you mine before we went to the break. We can't go out without Nesto piling his plate up to the sky, embarrassing me in front of everybody. That's an argument on the way home in the car. What's yours, Carla?
Every time we do Tasha and I do like go to a school function together, and it's just too long for him. He can't handle it. He starts mumbling under his breath. Like last night, we went to a school function, and a teacher
for the baby.
They were talking about preparing for 7th grade in classes, and this man raised his hand and said he wanted to ask a question about Spanish. And Tosh just sitting there, what grade did she have? Then another lady raised her hand up about GT math class. Well, you know your baby ain't smart. Your baby shouldn't be in GT. This the kind of stuff he's mumbling. I'm like, be quiet.
You got to be dying laughing then.
Yes.
No. And then we get in the car. I said, stop doing that. Stop making me be the one that just pay attention all the time. He said, I told you I ain't want to go. I'm ready to go.
You made him go, Carla.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's
All right,
mine.
Tommy.
Look at the time.
You got out of
Look
it
at
again,
Tommy.
but we're going to get you.
Look
All
at
right,
the time.
we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, in today's entertainment news, a grand jury returned a 6-felony count indictment accusing actor Jussie Smollett of lying to Chicago police when he reported a racist and homophobic attack last year. Special prosecutor announced Tuesday. Special prosecutor Webb said Jussie planned and participated in a staged hate crime attack and made numerous false statements to Chicago police officers. Jussie will be arraigned on February 24th. If convicted, he faces up to 3 years in state prison. That's
For lying?
pretty darn serious. Lying to police officers, yes.
They done came back to the
Lying to the
man.
police officers.
3 years.
Yep.
The president lied to the whole country.
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, he should
Lying.
be doing like a life sentence right about now, shouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man. I think that's a bit.
Is this personal, y'all?
That's a lot.
I think it is. It sounds like it's
It's
personal.
personal.
I really think, man, that first of all, I got that they upset because he cost the city some money, and then they did all the police
Manpower,
hours.
time, investigation, and all that.
I get that. I get that.
Okay.
I think probation and a fine would be adequate for that. You
mean that punishment would fit the crime?
Yeah, have him pay back restitution, any money to the city if that's what you want to do. But jail time? Wow.
And
I'm
he
not really
maintained
sure
his
about that.
innocence throughout this whole situation.
We can get off that.
Yeah, we stopped that.
Yeah,
We're going to quit. We're going to quit.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
This what we finna do is stop.
We
this.
know what
we with you.
A little
You
rope
saw how
at
he
2 in
was
the morning.
walking into
kinda
that
thing.
courtroom. You saw how
All
with
us
those dark
is
glasses
black.
on.
Yeah. How
Well,
did
yeah.
I get jumped on? Damn near choked, bleached, and beat, and managed to locate my sandwich and pick it up and go back home with this damn Subway sandwich.
Don't forget with the noose still around my neck.
Bruh, you know how much lunch meat would be all over that ground?
Mm-hmm. And not only that, why?
What was that for? Well, now, did it have something to do with the show?
He wanted more money or something, wasn't it? Something?
How you get more money to get your ass whooped?
Yeah, you can't get more money.
To be relevant, to be more popular.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how much money I'd have if I could get money for every ass whooping right into?
You know what? It's always
better beat me right now.
Because my father and mama owes me to the tunes of hundreds of millions. We getting paid per ass.
All right, coming up, our last break of the day, and
it's Tommy last break of the day.
That's right, Steve. And Tommy thinks he got out of this. What do he and his spouse argue about? But he didn't, because we're going to do it. His story right before closing remarks, coming up at 49 minutes after the hour. Oh,
early.
Yes. We're going to do it. We want to hear from you.
We all had to do it.
The people want to hear it, Tommy. It's for the people, for the American people. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, before we get to your closing remarks on this last break of the day, we got to get to Tommy and ask him, because we've all told ours, we got to ask him, what can't you and your spouse do without getting into an argument? This is the last break of the day. We've had a good day. Had a good day. Yeah.
Come on, nephew.
So come on, Tommy. What you got?
Y'all want it real, huh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Want it real.
Uh-huh.
We cannot make love without arguing. I don't understand why we can't get through it without arguing, man. What is it? Slow down. You slow down. Wait a minute. You wait a minute. Look me in my eyes. For what? We arguing. Why I want to look at you? I don't want to look at you right now.
Look me in my eyes.
Come on, boy.
Yeah, look at me in my eyes. Show some compassion. Look like you love me. I do love you, but you ain't got to throw it at me like that. God, dog.
Come on, man.
How long you gonna be? How long you gonna be? You ain't there? I've been there. I've been waiting on you. You look like you done got big. I know you didn't just tell me I just got big. I'm fat now. When you was 22, you used, are you serious right now? That was 30 years ago. Yeah, well, I married you anyway.
Oh, man.
I like look me in my eyes.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah.
We arguing.
Yeah, we arguing.
Hell, I got to maintain up here.
Slow down. I'm slowing down.
Why are you mad?
But it's like, tell me, you have a chip on your shoulder, though. It's like you're
what's
the
the solution to that, Tommy?
I mean, if you mad at somebody, why you want to? Why they want to? Why is y'all looking at each other's eyes? What is that about? I mean, we in the middle of making love. Let's just finish this up real quick. We ain't gonna be long. We 7.5 minutes. We've clocked it every time. We 7.5. We cold with it. We cold with that 7.5.
Uh-huh. Strong 7.5.
Yeah, look at me. Hold me. Hold you. What are we holding each other? What is
hot?
Yes.
I'd hold you hot as it is in here.
I mean, that's why I'm
Hold
sick of.
yourself.
Yeah. Well, I'm sick all the damn time. You have these hot flashes. You got it on 40, and then when we work up some sweat, we finna get sick.
Okay, Shirley.
Yeah, but these hot flashes. You got it on 40. Now we worked up the sweat. Now we sitting up in here sick.
Oh, ain't nothing worse than the sex flu. That's a damn shame right there, man.
Tommy.
Come on now. Huh?
Tommy.
Huh?
You ain't gonna be able to go home.
No, Tommy, that's a bit.
Tommy.
Yeah, arguing with your ass in here trying to have sex. You talking about something? Look at me. We arguing.
That's 15 minutes, Tommy.
Fix it, Tommy. Fix it.
Hell, we in here.
Hour 40.
Got the hair on 40 because you having hot flashes. Now we in here to work up a sweat.
Friday is Valentine's Day.
You know I love her, Shirley. She know that.
But you are.
It's so damn cold in here. I done worked up a sweat. Now I got goosebumps on my ass. and sweat drops forming up. I damn near got icicles on my head. Messing around with you. You talking about looking at me in your eye. I'm looking at you in your eyes. We mad at each other. I got to stay here. I'm trying to perform up here. I ain't got time to look at you while you mad.
Boy, Tommy.
Baby,
I love you if you're listening.
Got my elbows locked. I'm tired in hell.
What you say, Tommy?
I said I love you if you're listening.
I'm trying to just give you
Oh,
the
she's
rest of the bit.
listening. Hey, Jackie.
Hey,
out.
I ain't lying about nothing, though.
All
been
right,
sniffing
see,
all the damn
you didn't
time.
have to say that. You didn't even have to say that.
I done went down there. Bed Bath. Let me tell y'all something. Bed Bath & Beyond got a blanket that weighed 20 pounds. Got weight on it, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Got to get you one.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Mm-hmm. Good night's sleep, I heard.
Oh, man. Oh, them
No.
hot flashes.
Now, see, Tommy, you ain't in your 60s yet. I can't have no blanket, no weight on it. Cause when I got to pee, I got to get out from under that cover right now.
Now you way down.
I got to get in here right now. Now, I woke up half out my sleep. I ain't as strong as I know, man. Now, I can't get out from under this damn blanket. I'm trapped in here. Pee just all over my thigh. I'm trying to get out from under this heavy-ass blanket, messing around with Tommy. I done bought the wrong weight. I done bought the king size with it's 60 pounds. I'm in here just peeing all over myself.
He done peed on the blanket. The blanket done got heavier.
Now it's wet. It's heavier. It's 62 pounds now.
Yeah, you could die under there, man.
Oh, boy.
Baby, if you're listening, happy early Valentine's to you.
Oh, okay.
Did he say 1 minute left?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well,
He did.
there goes your
That's
closing
what I be saying when I get to
today.
that 6.5, Steve. When I get to that 6.5, I say 1 minute left. You better come on.
Like our board operator.
You know what time it is. You better come on.
Yeah. You know what this is.
He's stupid.
Gave a time check.
Oh, you're going to have to buy a lot.
6:15. Let's bring it on in. Let's go.
Stupid. Oh, my God. Tommy.
Baby, I love you if you're listening. I love you if you're listening.
Oh, Steve, take us out.
Well, y'all have a great weekend. That's all I got to say. Thank you, Tommy.
6 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Let's get it in.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.